my son actually got me into coaching, and it was mostly because back then, so again, when he was in sixth grade, I was trying to find like someone to work with him on the side. I mean, I could give him the knowledge I had, but I was trying to find someone to work with him on the off season. And, no one wanted to take a sixth grader. So I was like, I'm gonna get certified to be a USAT in here, a
Yep.
USATF track and field coach, and then ultimately VDOT certified. And so that's why I started. And that was 3-ish years ago, and 3.5 years ago. And at the same time, he was kind of becoming a teenager. My husband took on a new job. I worked in automotive for 16 years and I had a pretty high level job and I was traveling all the time. So we decided that I would take a step back from work. And I was kind of a workaholic, I guess you
Yep.
could say. So I took a step back and decided to join Team Run Run full time. And at first I was like, okay, I'll take on 5 or 10 athletes. And now it's a full time job, as you know,
Yep. Yeah.
being a coach, and it doesn't stop. It's Monday through Sunday, all day long.
Every
it is,
day.
it's full time. And I think sometimes people, discount that, but
Yep.
there's so much to coaching, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's more rewarding for me coaching than seeing myself uh, run. So that's kind of how I got into it, was through him. So I always say he was my first athlete, which is hard as a parent. But then now having the athletes I have, and I have a wide range of athletes. So I have athletes I take on a lot of youth athletes because that's again why I kind of started. But I have athletes from 12 to in their mid 60s. So real large range of athletes. I have athletes who can run a 2:45 marathon and athletes that can run a 5+ hour marathon or
Yep.
just trying to get back into running. So, I really want to coach, the everyday runner and be, be there for them, communicate with them. My biggest, you're very communicative with me, and I think that's very important when it comes to coaches because I have had coaches that don't communicate, and
Yep.
I feel like that can be an issue. So communication's key, and just yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's interesting you say that because when I talk to other coaches that I'm either mentoring or helping develop as coaches, I always say it's so easy to get quantitative data. I can see every single one of Jess's splits. I can see everything, heart rate, elevation, all that, right? But the qualitative data is super crucial, right? Like I don't know how many times I've probably texted you this summer and be like, "Hey, how was it like out there today?" It's like I don't even like. It's not that I don't care about the splits. I saw them, I looked at them, I saw what happened, but it's like, give me the context, right? And so I think you're bang on with that, looking for a lot of that qualitative data and communication because it's that actually is coaching, in my opinion, is talking to your athletes. Like they're not spreadsheets. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, how did you actually feel in the workout? Because on paper it looks pretty good, but did you
Yep.
feel good in that workout? How were we practicing fueling going
Yep.
into the marathon season? Like, I know we talk about that a lot, but the fueling aspects, nutrition, and what was the weather like? Because you don't know. I have a lot of athletes in the south, so I
Yep.
feel like it's still really hot there, and you can
Yep.
tell that they're really, their paces are still heat adjusted, and that's okay, and or altitude adjusted.
Yep.
So it's just like talking to them. Also, there's a lot of external factors that go along with coaching. Everyone has stresses
Yep.
in life, as you know.
Yeah.
So sometimes I feel like like a mini therapist, but in a good way.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. It's totally like that. And I think one of the cool things you said earlier is like you almost feel more excited or more proud, whatever language you want to use, about what they're doing. And I get that all the time. Right? I see the updates, I see race results, I see what people are building to, and I'm like, I'm a washed up has been now. Like I used to be okay, not anymore. I don't know. Maybe I'll run something in the future, but like getting to see like what you're doing or what others are doing and seeing where they're driving. I'm like, I get a lot of joy out of that, seeing people go after that like pursuit of excellence, like whatever excellence means to you, right? That might mean something different to you than it does the person who just started running, but that like pursuit of excellence I think is so joyous, and I think we're lucky as coaches to be involved with as many people as we are.
Absolutely. When you see that workout, and I had an athlete trying to hit a workout, you know, a couple times in the same workout. She really wanted to keep trying in the workout. So we, you know, spaced it out. And actually today she hit it. And just that, oh my God, I did it finally. It's like, there it is. You know,
Yep.
I knew it was coming. I had no, I knew it was there. It was in you. But yeah, it's exciting.